got one here and one here. And wow, this is sick. Driving, off-roading through the Bolivian land views are absolutely insane. What's up, guys? It's Ryan and welcome back to another video. We're starting bright and early again today because we are going on a 3-day tour to Uyuni, Bolivia, where the world's largest salt flats are. Instead of flying there or taking a bus, we're taking a 3-day tour that's gonna be having tons of sights to see along the way. So of course, gonna bring you guys with me. I've been here in San Pedro for about the last 4.5 days or so. Really enjoyed it. I will say, if you're coming here, be prepared for the dryness. Your skin is gonna be very dry, your lips, your nose, but as a whole, going through the Atacama Desert, unreal experience. So if you ever get the chance while you're here in Chile, definitely come. But again, I think about 4 days is more than enough. It's time to begin the next journey, which is going into Bolivia. But yeah, like I said, we're starting early today. It's currently about 5 a.m. I'm about to get picked up, so I had to get ready here. You can hear the roosters, they're going already. It's completely dark and I got very little sleep last night, which usually happens in these case scenarios. Right now, we're just waiting for the driver to pick us up. Should be a fun adventure. I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into, but by the end of the video, we'll be in Bolivia and I couldn't be more excited. It is quite a process to be able to get in Bolivia as a US citizen. You have to get a visa, which is $160 USD in itself. And then of course you gotta have all the other requirements. Luckily, the tour I'm doing it with is kind of sponsoring me, so it's a little bit easier. But still, nonetheless, $160 for a visa is the most I've ever paid. But we'll go into more of that as we get to the border. For now, we just gotta make sure we get on that bus and start making our way on the tour. So, enough talking, let's do it. I think this is our driver. Hola. Okay. Ryan? Ryan? Yes. Ryan? Yes. Step 1, done. This is the nicest tour bus I've ever been on. So right now we're picking everyone up, and then as soon as I know where we're headed next, I'll let you guys know. Until then, I'm gonna sleep. I haven't gotten any word from the driver, but looking at maps and doing a little bit of investigating myself, it looks like we're headed to the Bolivian border right now, because I think it's only like an hour from San Pedro, and then the actual tour will begin once we cross the border. So like I said, I'm just gonna be sleeping until then. Hopefully that process goes smooth, so I'll keep you updated and I'll see you probably at the border. Alright, I think we made it to the border in the middle of nowhere, going in. Let's see how this goes. This is where it goes down. All right, I was a little confused there for a minute, but that was the immigration process for leaving Chile. Now we have to drive a little bit further to go through the process for going to Bolivia. I'm a little bit more awake now, but it's just me and 3 other people in this van. I think after we go through the immigration into Bolivia, we then get in a different truck and start the main tour where we start doing all the fun stuff. Pretty crazy to think this is how I'm spending a Tuesday morning now, just in the middle of nowhere between Chile and Bolivia. What is my life? Looks like we are arriving at immigration. This is quite the border. So this will probably take a little longer, especially for me. Everyone else, they don't need visa, only me. All right, so we're here at the border patrol area. We gotta go through migration here. And that over there is Bolivia. We're almost there. I think that's the kind of truck we're gonna be getting in once we get through this process. So I'm gonna do this and I'll check it with you guys after. Hopefully they let me in their country. I mean, if I give them enough money, surely they will. Alright, after getting interrogated for a little while and giving them all my money, we're good to go. So now we gotta go get in the car or something, I think. Actually, I think we're having breakfast right now. Yeah, everyone's enjoying their food. Okay. Hola, sí. Perfecto. Oh, it's cold. Just finishing breakfast. About to chat with our guide and the people I'm doing the tour with. Now we're getting into this car here, transporting all our luggage, and this will be our ride for the next 2-3 days. We get a shotgun.
Necesito saber, a ver, Diego.
Diego? There is no Diego.
Diego y Amanda.
No,
Thiago.
Thiago y Amanda.
Está mal escrito. Tiago. Ok, Tiago.
Está cambiando.
Ya te cambiaron de nombre, amigo, ¿eh? ¿Ustedes los dos pueden compartir una habitación?
No sé,
Both of you can
está
be
bien.
together in the room.
Para mí está bien, no tengo un problema.
Sí, sí.
¿Tienes
¿Está bien?
dos camas?
Claro, claro. Una habitación con 2 camas separadas.
Sí.
No tenemos, amigos. Es por eso que ya necesito saber ahora, ya para poder hacer la reserva. Porque de vez en cuando hay veces se llena el hospedaje, entonces quedamos sin espacio. De aquí a 10 minutos ingresamos a Aduana Nacional de Bolivia, ¿ya? Donde ustedes tienen que hacer un relleno de un formulario de ingreso a Bolivia, amigos, ¿ok?
Sí.
Muy bien.
Vamos.
Luego de eso, pasamos al Parque Nacional Eduardo Avaroa,
Bolivia.
donde Diego
Bolivia. It's a checkpoint. Alright, so we're in this declaration area where we have to declare anything we have. Just another checkpoint we have to go through. After this, I think we should be good. Alright, we got to that checkpoint, and now I think we are officially in Bolivia. Let's go, Bolivia! I'm so excited. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, we made it to our first stop of the day. This is the Laguna Blanca. And over here, there's flamingos. Let's see how close we can get. This wind is making it pretty freezing cold though. Oh, there's actually flamingos down here too. I did get to see flamingos on one of the tours in San Pedro, but it's cool to be able to see them again here. These guys just chilling here. Never been this close to flamingos. Let's see why it's the Laguna Blanca. The water looks incredible. Alright, we walked around here a bit. But we're heading back into the truck to the next lagoon.
No hay. Yo pienso que he perdido cuando...
¿Sí? ¿No conoce el cobre, amiga? ¿Cuál es el cobre de nosotros en acá?
We're now at the Laguna Verde. Wow. And the volcano behind it, which is not active, I guess. This is absolutely insane, though. We're just driving, off-roading through the Bolivian land. Once in a lifetime, for sure. Trying to live in the moment right now. And there was the Laguna Blanca. And over here is the Laguna Verde. And on to the next. It makes it feel so cold.
Con instrumento de viento, no electrónica.
Bolivian music. We got 40 minutes.
Brian. How old are you? 22. El bebé del grupo.
Alright, after a little bit of a drive, we made it to our next stop. We are now in the desert of Dali. Check it out. Here's our truck. And it's pretty nice. Definitely a little bit of a switch up from the lagoons. Get out here and show some things. Forgot to mention to our guide, he doesn't speak really any English, so he's telling us all these places. I'm picking up some of it, but not the easiest, of course. Super cool guide, though. So beautiful out here, though. We are in Bolivia.
Llegamos a aguas termales. El otro que está más allá tiene 38 grados, amigos, ¿ya? Súper caliente, amigos.
All right, we made it to our next stop. As you can see, we're making stops pretty often, like almost every 15-20 minutes. But this one's gonna be here a little bit longer. So they got a hot spring down there. So I got my swimsuit. We're gonna do that. Before we do that, though, we have to pay to use it. But yeah, we're gonna be here for, the guide said, about 45 minutes. lunch. Pretty cool place though. Okay, here. 15 for hot spring, 5 for baño. Hot spring?
Sí, sí, sí.
Gracias. So we got the ticket for the hot spring. So we can go down there now. It costs 15 Bolivian dollars, which is $2 USD. The official currency is about 7 Bolivian to 1 USD, but there's like a black market because of, I don't know exactly how it works, but if you exchange your USD in Bolivia, like if you get cash and you exchange it, you can get like twice as much Bolivian currency. That's what I'm being told, at least from people who have already been to Bolivia. So I got some Bolivian dollars from this girl who was in Bolivia, and I met her at my hostel before I left, so I got twice the value, I guess. Gonna get changed now though, so we can go in that hot spring. Changed up, let's check this place out. So we got one here, and one here, and wow, this is sick. Gonna go in this one. All right, just got in. This feels absolutely amazing. A full-on hot tub in the middle of who knows where, Bolivia. What is my life? So blessed. Feels so good. So the name of this place is the Termas de Perques or something like that. I could chill in here all day. Views on views on views on views. All right, we just finished in the hot springs. I mean, come on, this view is insane. It's insane how fast I dry too. My hair's already dry. Oh, that was nice. Only unfortunate part is my sweatshirt and shirt fell in the water, so gotta wait for them to dry or wear something else. But yeah, we're gonna head out of here now because we gotta get going. Go get some lunch. I haven't eaten anything. We were given a small breakfast, but I wasn't feeling it, so it'll be nice to have a good lunch here. All right, now that we're all dried up, got my clothes drying there. Time for lunch, which is conveniently right here, across from the hot springs. Let's see what we got. Food is served. Time to eat. All finished. Now that lunch is finished, we continue the journey. I think we got 2 more spots to make today before we settle down for the night, but it's still pretty early. It's only like 1 o'clock. So let's hit the road. I'm probably gonna take a nap because I'm pretty tired, and after that meal, a nap would hit different right now. But enough talking, let's keep going. Car's getting cleaned. Alright, we made it to the next stop after a very quick nap. Only about 30 minutes. Check out what I'm looking at. Some geysers. Those geysers sol de mañana smell like farts. If you saw my other video, I got to see the El Tatillo geysers in San Pedro. Now we get to see these ones. Kind of feels good. And if you're wondering why I'm in shirt and shorts, it's because my sweatshirt's still wet and I am quite cold, but it's okay, I'll be okay. I'm going into the geyser. That'll warm me up. Oh, it's like, it feels weird. I don't know how to feel about this. Just quick stop here though on the journey. Journey should continue back to the boat. Almost. Alright, we made it to the next, and I think what is the final stop of the day, the Laguna Carrado, also known as the Red Lagoon. And whoa, this place is crazy. Check it out. This lagoon is red, and there's millions of flamingos. Crazy, they got a white lagoon, a green lagoon, and a red lagoon, all within a couple hours of each other. This is incredible. Look at how massive this lagoon is. There's also a couple people here, several different groups, and definitely starting to notice the elevation gain we're getting. Not that I have a super big headache or anything, it's just that much harder to breathe. We were eating those cocoa leaves in the car like you saw. That helps a lot. Who would have thought I'd be in the middle of nowhere, Bolivia, on a random Tuesday at the age of 22 by myself? Not me. Definitely not me. Life is amazing. Just gotta take the leap of faith sometimes. Just let me tell you, it is indeed worth it. No matter how scary it may seem. It's kind of cool how they set this up. It's like a trail that wraps all the way around, and then you go down near the lagoon and back to where we came from. All right, we just made it to the checkpoint. Looks like they got like a little coffee shop and bathroom here, and then we can go down these steps here and get a nice and close up of the flamingos. Okay, I was over at that hut as you just saw, but I kept walking on the trail because no one else is. These views are absolutely insane. Look at the flamingos. It's so vibrantly red. So crazy. All right, we're back at the hut place. Let's go back down this way. Looks like the majority of the flamingos are hoarded up here in the middle. Let's go pet some flamingos. Just kidding. I don't think they'd let me do that. There's so many. Oh my god. Flamingo land. Supposedly there's 3 different types of flamingos here. I couldn't honestly tell the difference, but they sure do like to talk. You see some of them will start flapping their wings and they're like stand up tall. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I'm sure someone in the comments could tell me. So please do. All right, we are saying goodbye to the flamingos. On to the next thing, which I don't know if there's a next thing after this. It might be just where we're staying tonight, but I'll keep you updated. It's currently about 3:45, so we got at least another hour or 2 of driving. Back to the car. White and Green International.
Aniversario del pueblo.
Aniversario del pueblo.
We made it. Football.
Yeah.
All right, we have made it finally. After like a 13-hour day, we are here in Quetina Chico. Let me show you where I'm staying. MTV Caribous. So I'm all the way down here in numero 10. Check out my sweet place. Bang! So there's 2 beds. Not quite sure if someone else is gonna be sleeping in here with me or not. I'm crossing my fingers, that's a no, but I'll have to wait and see. Honestly though, I'm having a great time. This is a blast. I've been super excited to come to Bolivia. I've been really wanting to, just been back and forth on if I was gonna pull the trigger or not, and now we're here, so again, having a great time. Though I'm feeling not the best as far as congestion and lack of sleep, because I haven't been sleeping at all the past like week. I'm still having a great time, so we're gonna chill for a little bit. I think they're preparing dinner. When that's done, I'll see you guys there. Also, you guys probably saw when we were driving in, but this town, it looks like it's almost abandoned. Like there's almost nobody here. Obviously, it's a spot for these tours to take a day here. But there was a football field, which I showed, so maybe we'll play a little football. I don't know, it's pretty cold here. But anyways, let's get dinner. Here is the dining room. And whoa, it's warm in here. Probably because of this thing. That's the other thing, is the rooms aren't heated. I was told that though, before I started the tour, to be prepared to be cold the first night because it's cold. But tomorrow night, sounds like it'll be nicer. All right, let's figure out what we're eating because I'm hungry. And dinner is served.
So.
All right, and just like that, dinner is finished. We are back in mi casa, and I got word that we are the only ones staying at this place, so I get the room to myself, which I am really, 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 really happy to hear because the last few nights, having to share a room with several other people, my sleep has been absolutely terrible, so I am very tired, and I am gonna sleep very well tonight, as long as I am able to stay warm, because it is quite cold here. But yeah, first day on the tour here. Honestly, like I said earlier, I'm having an amazing time, You know, it's not the best conditions, of course. We're driving long hours and we don't have everything we need. I don't even have service right now, so I can't go on any internet or communicate with anyone. But it's good to have times like this where you can disconnect a little from everything that's going on in the world and then just enjoy the moment. But nonetheless, I am going to pass out on this bed right here and get a good night's sleep, hopefully. Summarizing the day as a whole, the hot springs were probably definitely one of the highlights. I mean, seeing a natural hot spring and enjoying that view. And I mean, all of the lagoons, especially the Laguna Colorado, where the flamingos were, insane views. It doesn't get much better than that. But overall, just hanging out with these other people that I just met today, getting to know more about them, getting to know more about my tour guide who's Bolivian, and just starting to get a feel for this Bolivian culture. I'm loving it. So we're going to end the video there because we're going to make this a 3-part series, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. So be on the lookout for that. But until then, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.